So good morning to all of you. Today our topic is phylum Annelida. So let's discuss about phylum Annelida. This is the structure of a typical earthworm. Uh, Here you can see a brain with a nerve, a network of nerve with ganglion. Actually, ganglion is you can say aggregation of nerves. So brain with ganglion. Okay, there is a mouth, dorsal blood vessels. Here are ventral blood vessels. These are reproductive organs. This is crop to store food. This is gizzard to digest food or to minimize the size of granules or size of food particles have eaten by earthworm or here the secretion of various enzymes takes place. दिस इज क्लाइटेलम. आप लोगों ने देखा होगा जैसे अर्थवॉर्म में एक सेक्शन उसकी बॉडी में ऐसा होता है कि जिसमें कोई भी सेगमेंटेशंस नहीं होती. ठीक है. दिस दिस पार्ट, दिस मस्कुलर ग्लैंडुलर पार्ट विच इज क्लाइटेलम is actually this is glandular and non-segmented part of the body of earthworm or annelids function in the storage of eggs. ठीक है. Eggs की storage like in case of females if they are dioecious. So storage of eggs. Then these are here circular muscles. These are ring vessels and setae for locomotion. And these are body segments. As they are segmented, means their body is actually divided into various segments or compartments. Okay. So here are the characteristic features of annelids. They occur in freshwater, seawater or moist places or moist soil, and very few are parasitic in nature. They have this is a special distinct feature of annelids, metameric segmentation. That means their body is divided into various segments or compartments. So body is divided externally by ring-like grooves. Okay, so metamerism is present in annelids or segmentation. Bilateral symmetry, organ level of organization, and are triploblastic, presence of 3 germinal layers. Except leeches को छोड़ के there are unjointed chitinous setae for locomotion are present. In the leeches there is no such things like setae. These setae you can see over here. These setae which actually has function in locomotion are not present in case of leeches. Okay. Circulatory system means the circulation of blood or along with blood transport of various beneficial substances throughout the body. So circulatory system is closed type. That means annelids do have specialized blood vessel system for the transportation of blood along with various beneficial substances. Blood is red in color due to the presence of respiratory pigment which is known as hemoglobin. And this respiratory pigment hemoglobin is actually dissolved in plasma. That's why they do appear red or slightly pinkish type. Excretory system is very important. Excretory system consists of coiled tubular structures called nephridia. So ये आपने याद रखना है. Nephridia is actually excretory organ for annelids, and annelids are monotelic, means ammonia is the nitrogenous waste in annelids. Nervous system consists of nerve ring, this nerve ring, and nerve cord with ganglion. Nerve cord with ganglion. Okay, the brain is actually brain develops first. पहले brain बनता है, then other body parts. So head develops, पहले head बनता है, then बाकी parts. Head develops first. That's why they are known as protostomals or protostomals animals. Okay. Both the forms means unisexual or monoecious form, like hermaphrodite means sexes are same, not separated. So both the forms, unisexual forms, monoecious or bisexual diecious forms, both forms are present. Unisexual forms like Nereis and bisexual forms like earthworm and leeches, both forms are present in annelids. Means there are some forms like Nereis which where sexes are not separated, sexes are same, and like in case of earthworm and leeches, sexes are separated. Okay. So tactile receptors actually for touch to the substratum. Sensory, you can say these are the sensory organs, tactile touch receptors, gustoreceptors, okay, gustoreceptors for taste, and photoreceptors, they are sensitive to light, okay, all of them are usually found. Tactile for touch, gustoreceptors for taste, and photoreceptors for light, okay, all of these are usually found in annelids. There are some forms which do have statocysts or balancing organs, which are the characteristic features of higher animals also. They have true coelom, that means they do have body cavity, that means there is complete digestive tract or alimentary canal in annelids. Okay, there are three major classes: Polychaetae, Oligochaetae, and Hirudinea. Polychaetae, we take examples of lugworm, sandworm, and Nereis. In Oligochaetae, we take examples of earthworm and Pheretima, and in case of Hirudinea, we take examples of leeches. So there is a heart or accessory hearts are also present. Okay, are also present, heart and in that place, like this, means heart and accessory hearts. Actually, heart is not fully developed as we see in case of higher animals, but it does function similarly to that of higher animals. Okay, there is a reduced heart with the accessory heart, and they do have the same function as we see in case of higher animals. Larval form is very important. It is a trochophore larva, which is a free swimming larva present especially in the marine annelids. Okay, trochophore larva is free swimming larval form present in marine annelids. It's all about phylum annelids, its structures, various body parts, organs, and characteristic features. Thank you very much.